everybody, welcome to Off the Rack. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
We did like all the Secret Wars books on our Secret Wars shows, so we're just doing Convergence number 7.
This is Convergence all the time.
I get the feeling
Non-stop.
this is going to be a low-watched episode.
I get that feeling.
And I know that, I feel like that because the comments for last week's episode, everyone was like, I wish you'd put a timestamp to Secret Wars.
Yep.
Because I wanted to just
that's
jump
all
to
I care
that.
about.
Which
Don't worry,
I
we'll-
understand.
We might get some good Sal rants, though.
Yeah, it might be pretty funny.
Who knows?
Probably not, though, because I really don't care that much.
Yeah.
Well, I care.
We're going to keep it
think
short.
I think he's become numb to it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good, we've
Through the
killed all
last
hope within
6
Sal.
books
Yeah.
of Convergence have just destroyed
Yep. Any interest.
feeling or emotion.
We'll have to get a hope gun and we'll shoot it at him.
Yep.
So this is...
Wrong universe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. I'm crossing all the universes.
The art is by Aaron Lopresti and Mark Morales, and it was written by Jeff King like usual, but he shared his writing duties with Scott Lobdell, which explains why this book is worse than all the other ones. Oh my god.
This was bad. This was real bad.
I was kind of looking forward to this book.
Yeah,
I
me too.
guess that's my fault.
Yeah. Shame on you for being hopeful.
Shame on me.
Yeah.
So
Never
let's get
hope.
into the initial thoughts. Fuck Convergence.
Oh.
Now let's get into the writing. No, let's get into the art. The art was inconsistent at best.
Do we even have to be here?
Do you disagree, fuck Convergence?
Do you disagree?
Are you not entertained? Because if you are, then you didn't read Convergence.
I was just saying, there's no point, right?
No, we're getting into it. I'm going to get your opinions about the art.
So the art, I feel like the art wasn't substantially worse than previous books, but it does seem like they care less. It seems lazier a little
Peaks
bit.
and valleys.
Yeah.
There were moments that were kind of neat,
Yeah.
and then the rest weren't. And I've been looking at colorful action figures standing against a desert background for 6 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you got a blank background of space.
Yeah,
Well,
yippee.
plus you got the Oracle thing.
Yeah.
He's got the black outlines on his, so that's...
And he does this sometimes?
The art was fine. Like, it wasn't worse or better than ever before, but
I did not pay attention to it.
yeah, it was...
Yeah, you guys were talking about it, I'm like,
Like, what? The characters all look like the things that they're drawing.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's get into the writing.
Lackluster. It jumped around so much.
It's just like...
Space!
It's,
Now the planet. Now space to the planet.
it's like they
Space.
forgot they only have one more fucking issue left. But you wasted 6 prior issues
Yeah.
getting here.
Yeah.
Like, let's get... There's a moment where... Okay, 2 issues ago, Deimos is revealed to be the main villain.
Yeah.
And now he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's over.
Yeah.
And he's killed by a character that I know about because I read comics 20 years ago, but has only been established in this issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his fucking reason for doing it is because that's who I am. Because reason.
Because I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm a
The
dick.
guy, and it's great. There's actually like it should have been a moment, and I know that they wrote it and they went like, "Oh, this is gonna be the crowd pleaser." When David goes, "Who do you think you are?" and he goes, "I'm Hal Jordan." Like that's what I do. I dare, and I kick your ass, and then I killed you. The end.
But I'm parallax
Even though
Hal Jordan.
nobody else has been able to kill you.
Yeah, and then he does, and then. Okay, so he kills Deimos, right? And then he goes, okay, now let's use our power to save my... And they go, that was what the power was. You fool.
No, I'm sorry. You're not summing it up right at all. Because that's the one thing I remember distinctly about this book, was the soap opera moment, where they were like, but didn't you know?
Yeah.
She was having your baby.
Yeah.
But,
Dun, dun, dun,
but
dun.
didn't you know?
He had the power
He
to
had the
restore
power.
your world!
Yeah.
He had the power. Well, where did it go?
What?
Huh? What?
You vaporized it.
Yeah.
But now it's coming out of the planet.
Well, now the planet's blowing up or something.
And Telos should be able to
And it's
control it,
coming
but he
out.
can't.
Well, no, he can't control it.
So why?
Now it's like an
It's because
explosion. You can't
Deimos
contain it.
slept with Telos' twin sister.
While she was in
Beverly.
a coma.
That's right.
Wow.
And then she got amnesia.
Yeah.
No, why? Why in the world are we seeing 52, like the new 52 people, out in space?
Yeah, and they're just
What-
like,
Why are they there? They shouldn't be
Because
there
they're
at
in the
all.
world.
Well, they went
Like,
to
they
show
went
up.
to
They
their-
showed up in the last book.
Because they're
They
hanging
were
out.
like,
They're hanging out.
they all gathered because they they knew the planet was
Yeah.
coming through.
Because they're hanging out with their friend the Oracle.
Yeah, the Oracle shows up.
Yeah,
Someone's
the
in a
rocket.
spaceship
I'm here.
comes up.
Oh, I shouldn't be
shows
here.
up, and they're just watching because they're like, should we do something?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, let's wait and see.
No, the Oracle shows up and it says, I gotta stay here because I can't see the future. Maybe I'm not in the future.
Yeah.
Right, that's
Was that what it is? Am I not in the future? Or is it that there is no future?
right.
I'm gonna find out. Oh, I see it!
Yeah, but then he was in their ship, and then he worked wherever they
Yeah.
the
He
space
changes
station.
sizes, I think.
And then he
Right.
and then he goes out and Batman calls up Superman on his superphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's there the whole time. He's there at the end. He's like
Yeah.
he's like holding things together.
Yeah, but he has his own gravitational pull.
Yeah, he
I
also
remember
has
them
his own
saying that. I was
gravitational
like,
pull.
Yeah, and then he phases out.
Maybe they're
everything
gonna-
has its own gravitational pull.
maybe they're gonna use him to pull Telos back to the other side.
So-
'cause he has his own pull.
There was a moment I liked where the writer started forcing old school Superman dialogue into New 52 Superman, where he's like, "But how do we save
Yes,
everyone?
we have to save
Yeah.
everyone.
How do I become a self-sacrificing super
Yeah,
duper
that
pre-Flashpoint
bothered
superhero?"
Wait,
And I'm like, stop.
How do I break the thing that Convergence said it was going to do by killing all the characters? How do I save that
Yeah, how
and
do I
save
become-
I'm
DC
New
from its own
52.
Well, he's
mistake?
like, how do I become the main character of Convergence?
How do I be the Superman that you don't want but that you need right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, but don't worry, because they said in Zero that he's the most important thing.
Yeah,
Right.
New
So I'm
52
sure
Superman's
8
most important.
will bookend that.
What about all the other Supermans on the planet?
They're from the
No,
past.
no, look,
They're
I
all
said
gonna-
Superman.
They were
is the
old
most important.
characters and nobody cares
he
about
said
them.
Not Superman.
Yeah, he said the new 52. They're all gonna just phase into one.
Yeah.
Really?
I
don't
bet,
know.
you know what? They've actually done that before.
Oh, well,
Not
there you go.
Superman?
If they did
But I've seen it
that, at
before.
least it would justify how he might change his personality entirely.
There you
And-
go.
But they're not going to do that.
Hey, where the hell is Dick Grayson?
Oh, he wasn't even really important?
No, he was there for one panel.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, he was there, and
He's like,
He
Huh?
spoke to, I think it was Yolanda, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is Telos said about his friend.
Yeah.
My
Friend.
me and my friend.
he said something about Telos can fight him.
Yeah.
Basically, and that was it.
And that was it.
then
Yeah, he
Telos
was in
fought
one panel.
him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I guess Yolanda's important, but not
Yeah, they keep
anymore.
reminding us that.
Yeah.
Well, no, Yolanda was important to Deimos, but now Deimos is dead.
Because she said that she had to impart the one piece of information that Deimos was afraid of Telos.
Yep.
And that was her.
Which
whole
wouldn't make any
purpose.
sense if he had all the power of time.
Especially if he defeated Telos earlier.
Yeah, well, he didn't
Well,
know.
he should have been afraid of Hal Jordan.
Yes.
Apparently.
No, I'm Hal Jordan, FXNL.
It's hilarious.
Done.
He
Didn't
just
see it
walks in.
coming and
He's just like,
attacked
This is where one of the fucking Redlanders shows up and be like, "Here, I think you need this."
okay, here's another thing.
Ooh.
There are
Blood.
there's a Red Lantern that appears in this book who's dead.
Which one?
The big testicle looking one.
What?
The round planet guy?
Yeah, he died.
Oh.
Like he's dead. The writer just didn't know that. That's how you know.
Maybe
This book.
I guess
is a
the
waste
artist didn't
of
know
time.
that.
Artist probably didn't know, but the writer wrote it. Like these are the characters that appear
Yeah,
in
he's
this
got-
Oh,
panel.
right, he does.
says
He
something.
says something.
Yeah.
They need a crisis
Yeah,
to get rid of
book
this
needs a
book.
crisis. Crisis Convergence. Where they're like, no, sorry, didn't happen.
Well, DC needs to have a crisis.
And Superman
They're gonna-
goes in. No, Superboy goes into
Oh, it punches.
DC Universe, the DC
Offices.
and punches reality so that he doesn't get ridden.
Yeah. What
What do you think's going to
What do you think's
happen?
gonna happen?
in the
How's it
next
gonna
issue?
end?
Because all of reality seems to be coming apart according
Yeah.
to the Oracle.
Well, hang on. What we know that 22 new titles or 21 new titles are coming out from DC.
Yes.
My assumption: Dick Grayson
Yes.
is going to become the power that can contain the exploding time force, which will also allow him to turn Telos back into the person that he was before this happened, so that Telos can be with his family. Dick Grayson takes up the entire power, so that because he lost his family, and then the world splits apart, and
And he
everyone
does.
goes back to their own places.
the planet had already exploded.
No,
Like, you
the planet-
see pieces of like.
Energy
Yeah, you see energy coming out of it.
doesn't mean the
yes.
planet is exploded yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then he will be the guardian of that planet,
Right. Or that reality.
or that
Maybe,
reality.
or they won't do anything with him.
Here's
if
the
they
thing.
didn't in this book.
I can't tell if anything that's put in this book is put in there for a purpose. Because why would they mention that Oracle had a gravitational pull? Well, it literally could be for nothing, or it could be
Right.
that they're going to use that to fight the pull of
Yeah.
Telos coming through.
Right.
Another problem with my theory is that then Superman doesn't save the day.
Yes.
Right, and we know he
Well,
has to.
I assume.
Well,
Or he
multiple people
saves
have
the
to save
day
it.
in like some other way. Like he performs some
Well, there'll be like
linchpin.
3 different things that need to be done.
Yeah, they'll Star Wars it up and have 3 different.
But his portion will be the most important.
Well, Superman indicates that, like, well, he wants to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
To Superman. He's like, we don't know. If it, like, someone is like, let's destroy it, or
Right,
we have to
right.
fight it. And he's like, well, hang on, we don't
Yeah.
really know. That was 1 or 2 issues ago.
Yeah.
So, it's not, I think they're not, I don't think they know that it's bad
Yeah.
or good. They just know it's unusual.
Right.
And they
Right.
don't know what to do.
Well,
which
see,
is why they're not doing
But
anything.
that for me really diminishes the threats of anything that's happening right
Yeah,
now.
what are the stakes?
Well, reality is ending.
Reality
This
is
Oracle said so.
yeah. All
Yeah,
of
but you
reality
just said that
is right
now.
Because this character we introduced in this issue said that.
No, you don't understand. He's not breaking apart all of reality.
All of
is.
reality.
And you get the last page splash of like just
Yeah.
abject terror.
Yep.
I guess.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't end 7 issues of dun dun dun. You gotta fucking have a moment where. Okay, so.
Hang on, I know you're about to say that, but I really do find it hard to believe that they're going to be able to finish this off in 1 issue.
Oh, I have no doubt they'll be able to finish it up.
I know, but
Because they just do whatever they want.
Well, it's already finished.
It's already done. It's already over.
They could
I
just
don't know.
say they could just start the new issue in the new reality.
Yep,
that
and go,
emerges
"What
from the
happened?"
ashes Of this.
This is not my problem. They can't.
They could.
They can't
Oh
finish
my
up the story
God.
in 1 issue because they haven't told a story yet.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah,
They're just bits and fragments of
Yeah,
like, oh,
they're-
now we focus on this. We focus on the Earth 2 characters for like 4 issues. And then we go here, then we go there. then we
One
go-
guy write this whole thing and he still can't keep it together, and then they bring in another guy, and it's like it somehow unravels even more than it already was.
yeah.
This sucks.
DC is capable of great things.
Yeah,
we
but
love
this-
things by DC.
Yes.
This is terrible.
This is so bad. This was a mistake. I'm sorry that we did this. Like, I was like, hey, we'll jump on and we'll do this. This is part of the whole comic book channel thing. This is such a waste of our time and such a waste of your time. And I feel bad because like people had to draw this shit. Like, art is time, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, can we go play? No, I gotta draw Telos and fucking Deimos and Hal Jordan and
Yeah.
like, just
Yeah.
like it makes one like wonder why anyone does anything.
how about this? For the reasons other than moving that they seem to be
Right.
doing,
It's
which
like
is to
it's a
launch
placeholder.
a bunch of new books.
Yes.
Presumably to get new readers on.
Mm-hmm.
If you expect new readers to come in on this
Oh.
and say, wow, I understand what's happening. Who are all these people? That's really cool. You are out of your minds.
No,
Yeah.
there's
DC's
no way.
out of their minds if they think any new reader is going to pick this up and stand for it.
You just release the books you want to release that like are part of, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
the separate books, the individual things that like are part of whatever. And if anyone has a goddamn problem with how they got there, you just say, ugh.
No, that book can do its own little story.
You just say it's a
of how it
separate
works.
thing.
Yeah.
You just say it's a separate thing, and like, well, what happened between there and there? Who cares?
Yeah.
You know
And
what?
you know, if you do
what?
care-
Nothing happened, and then everything happened, and now you get the story.
Yeah. Or how about this? In a year, maybe some competent person will tell that story.
And I don't mind having
And
that
fill
story.
in the gap.
That's what it is. I don't mind having that story told. I
Yeah,
don't mind
yeah.
a story like this being told if it made sense. And it didn't feel like they didn't care.
No,
Yeah.
it really.
And that's what I think makes me the most angry, is it really feels like DC was like, I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't care about
Who
you.
cares?
I don't care about
I'll
if
just
you're
create
a
a new
fan.
character.
I don't care about these characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the matter? This is what a comic book is, right? We just write random crap.
Yep, and
we
then just
invent
throw it at
characters
you.
for no reason.
Guys,
and
guys,
then
you don't understand.
Murder them the next issue.
This is just a story, so we move. Who cares what's in it?
Yeah.
You're buying it and reading it.
Yeah, it's $4. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
it's-
whole point was so we could have different universes fight each other.
Yeah.
I just got it tied together somehow, like with whatever. It doesn't matter.
And
You,
even
you told us that, you know, any break in the story, like if we don't tell anything, we'll lose readers.
Yeah.
So we had to put something out.
Right.
So isn't this better? No.
Yeah, isn't this better than nothing? You should have taken 2 months and released nothing. Or re-released some books, right?
Yeah.
Like, just take some classic stories from the last 30 years of comics and go like, here,
Yeah.
here.
Oh, it's literally like they had the idea to have the universes interact and fight each other.
Great premise, by
And
the
then
way. Just a
had-
solid
Yeah,
DC premise.
but they had no idea why that would happen.
right.
Yeah.
Or,
And they-
or what the outcome would be.
Right.
And they have the audacity to tease the next event in this event
Mm-hmm.
and during this event for Free Comic Book Day when Divergence came out. They had the audacity to not only name it a similar thing, but also to say, fuck you, this book doesn't matter. And don't worry, the next one will be better.
Right.
No. Like, there should be no trust left.
No, it's true, and that's what I hope anyone watching this at this point understands. I feel like I'm not angry at the characters.
No.
It was like ruined
I'm not
Superman.
angry about anything about I'm not even almost angry about the story. While I don't like it necessarily,
Right.
my anger is all at DC and their treatment of their
The readers.
fans,
Yeah.
and the readers.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe you guys who are hardcore DC fans don't agree with me, but like from an outsider's perspective, it's bullshit. It's total bullshit.
Yeah. So we're gonna finish up Convergence next week with issue number 8.
DC, don't care.
Yeah. Anyway,
Join us next week for Convergence number 8.
it should be a humdinger of an episode. I'm just looking forward to that. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
Off the rack.
So long.
Bye.
You know what the pace of this book is?
What's that?
You know when we're writing a essay as a final, and you think you have all this time right in the beginning, and you're really taking your time with it, and like you're kind of rambling a little bit, and then all of a sudden they're like, "You have 20 minutes left," and you're like, "Oh no!"
Yes.
That is the pace
That's
of this
exactly
book.
what this is.
It reminds me,
Yeah.
it's building off that point, it reminds me of like writing an essay at 4 o'clock in the morning for like it being due the next day, and you think you're being fucking brilliant. And then you hand it in and
Because you
it's
drank
incoherent.
3 5-hour energies.
Yeah.
Man,
You're
the
like,
ideas are just flowing.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I've got it all together, and like, oh, and this fits in with this, and then you hand it in, and your brother's like, D, what the hell? It's in English, so you didn't get an F.
Yeah. Yes. It's both those things. Yeah. It's like yeah.
the 11th hour
The first
essay.
part you wrote normally
Yeah.
when you had plenty of time,
and you made it drag on.
Yeah. And
Really
you
hitting
just-
those points
Well, 'cause
for a
you
while.
knew that there was a page
poor
limit.
time management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, all right, I gotta get to this other point. I'll touch on that real fast,
Yeah.
but then I'll go back to my main point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
minutes.
I've got 4 more points I have to get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well, I haven't even gotten to my thesis yet.
But don't worry, I've got another essay next week, so I'm just gonna undo that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll undo that horrible grade with a better grade later. I know that subject better, so I'll be looking forward to that.
You don't understand, like, this one doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah, who
because
cares?
like this is right before spring break.
Oh man, it's senior year.
Yeah.
I am graduating.
I am
I'm
out
going
of
to
here.
college. This doesn't matter. They're not even going to see this.
Yeah.
I'm moving across country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already
got a
got
big
accepted
move coming
to
up.
California.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to college on the West Coast.
Yeah.